Hey, it's James, Fatherless Rights and Resources, hashtag how I got custody. This might be a great law that could eliminate or at least lower child support fraud. I mean, no law is going to eliminate people's misconduct in any, we got murder laws, people still murder, whatever. But we don't really have any accountability for women who commit child support fraud. And I saw one video on a podcast where a lady was saying she had a friend who worked at the testing sites, and 40% of the DNA tests when they were looking for paternity fraud turned out it wasn't the father. The alleged father was not the real father. So why doesn't the father's rights movement groups, instead of wasting time on these stupid 50-50 laws that don't fix anything, watch my video on how 50-50 laws won't change anything, because they always have an exception of child abuse and domestic violence, and women already use that to get leverage, so they'll just accuse guys of that more. But they're so dumb, they don't even think about this stuff. But if they pass a law that said, let's say you defaulted on child support of a kid that's not yours. They served you at a last known address or a previous address, and then you didn't know about it, then they defaulted. First of all, the Division of Child Support allows stuff to be mailed to an address, and even if it gets returned, the certified mail gets returned, it's considered served because they tried, which is totally anti-due process. That's the kind of stuff we really should be attacking. I don't got time and energy for that. I'm too busy helping guys get custody and alleviating all these problems. But if any father's rights groups wants to do something, they should pass a law like this. So you defaulted. Your kid's 10 years old. You've been paying like you're $40,000 behind, and they already took $10,000. So it's a $40,000 judgment, or let's say by the time the kid's 18, you owe $40,000. So it's over and done with. So my little thing would be pass a law that you could sue anybody for paternity fraud. You just take a DNA test and sue them, and you get to sue them for all the money they collected and a fine or a sanction of 25% or something on the judgment. So they got you for $40,000. You're supposed to still be paying on it. To punish that person for lying and committing fraud and extortion and manipulation of the system, they fine them 25%. So let's say you owe $40,000. You paid on 10 of it. Let's say you paid on 20 of it. You could sue for $20,000 and then get a 25% fine. So another $10,000 on that 40. So $30,000. Or if it's 40 and you paid it all, and you found out later the kid's not yours, then you get $50,000 total. And there's no statute of limitations. You can go after women for this at any time throughout their whole life. That's what they should pass, and they would undo this stuff and probably